You ever wonder what really separates a good piece of tech from a truly groundbreaking one? Something that isn't just a little better, but is in a whole different league, completely on its own?
So, what does it take for a technology to be genuinely one of a kind? Well, today, we're diving into a company that's done just that. And they didn't just do it with clever engineering, they did it by earning a very special, official seal of approval. Meet the ESS system from a company called ESSCOM. Now, on the surface, yeah, it's about saving electricity and improving safety. But what's really going on here, underneath the hood, is that it has this elite, government certified status that literally puts it in a class all by itself. And look, this isn't just some fancy marketing term they came up with. The Korean government has officially designated this as a new electric power technology. And what that actually means, well, that's the key to this whole story. Okay, so let's break down what this new electric power technology certification really is. In Korean, it's called Jeonryuk Shingisul. And trust me, this is way more than just a thumbs up from the government. It's basically a declaration that your tech is totally unique and absolutely essential. The official definition says it's for a technology that's either brand new, developed right there in Korea, or it's such a massive improvement on foreign tech that it's considered vital for the country. So right from the get-go, the bar is set incredibly high. And to get this stamp of approval, you have to nail a super tough checklist. It's got to be new, it's got to perform way better than anything else, it has to be proven safe and practical out in the real world, and it needs to have clear economic upsides. You miss even one of those and you're out. No exceptions. But here it is. This is the absolute game changer. The rules clearly state that once a technology gets this certification, no other identical or even similar technology can get one. Think about that. It creates this powerful, legally protected moat around the tech. It guarantees its uniqueness. So if you've got that kind of exclusive status, you'd better be able to back it up with some serious results, right? All right, let's take a look at the proof, because this tech is being put to the test in some of the most demanding places imaginable. And oh, it backs it up. We're not talking about some small-time pilots here. This system is installed and trusted by absolute giants like Samsung Electronics and critical hubs like the massive Incheon International Airport. I mean, these are places that simply cannot afford to take a chance on anything but the best. And the results? They really do speak for themselves. In these real-world settings, the tech has proven it can boost efficiency by a maximum of 11.29%. And that improvement directly translates to major savings with a max energy saving rate of 10.53%. For huge operations like the ones we just saw, numbers like that are an absolute game changer for their bottom line. And this kind of performance is getting noticed all over the world. The company locked in a massive billion-dollar deal to supply 1 million homes overseas. That is a huge vote of confidence, and it shows this technology works just as well for individual homes as it does for industrial giants. So all of this, the incredible performance, the huge clients, the global deals, it's all built on that one-of-a-kind certification. It's created a situation where ESCOM isn't just leading the market. For all intents and purposes, they are the market. They're in a category of one. I mean, this quote from our source material really says it all. There is still no other certified new technology that can do what ESCOM's system does. In the tech world, where things change in a blank, that kind of lasting advantage is almost unheard of. Let that sink in for a second. Ever since ESCO got certified, not a single other company has managed to get a similar technology through that same tough government process. Their edge isn't just a claim they're making, it's an official, undisputed fact. And this uncontested spot gives them this incredible foundation of stability. The certification is legally protected, which gives investors huge confidence. And for partners around the world, that official government seal is basically a guarantee of quality and reliability. But here's what I find most fascinating about this whole thing. Being alone at the top, you'd think maybe they'd slow down, right? But it looks like it's had the exact opposite effect. They went from getting this untouchable certification to now evolving their own technology all the way to its fourth generation. They're literally in a race against themselves, constantly pushing to make their best even better. And that's the real kicker. With no direct competitors chasing them, ESCOM's innovation isn't about just staying ahead of someone else. It's driven by this internal mission to perfect their own creation. They set the standard, and then they work to beat that standard themselves. So it leaves you with this really interesting question, doesn't it? When a technology is so good it has no rivals, what on earth pushes it to keep getting better? Well, for ESSCOM, it seems the answer is a relentless drive to define the future of power itself.